Shalom, first and foremost. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatir from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this is big news circulating around the interweb, okay? It is in response to the Georgia Guidestones. Now, if you were unfamiliar with the Georgia Guidestones before this point, basically you have a structure that was erected in 1980, okay? And a guy who used a pseudonym for a name came to this guy who was good with credit work and told him, hey, I got some benefactors who want you to build this Stonehenge-like monument exactly to these specifications. And so it was completed and erected in 1980. And on this Stonehenge-like monument, it's basically like the 10 satanic commandments of the New World Order, written in various languages, like the most popular languages of the world. Okay. And yesterday, some type of explosion went off. Okay. And it toppled one of them. And now I found a video on this Mika Team Pro or Micah Team Pro. And now they're just showing that they're just completely taking it down. So yeah, let's watch this because this is beautiful. Yeah, so that it's done for that. And regardless of how it was taken down or how the explosion was, hey man, this is all spiritual. All right. Because as I mentioned before, this whole Georgia Guidestone thing, when you read it, okay, basically they're like the 10 satanic commandments of the New World Order. But see, you have to remember that when you go to the book of what's that, Daniel, the fourth chapter, or Daniel, the eighth chapter, it said the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. No, that's definitely not it. It might be in 4. Okay, let me find it. I know it's in Daniel. I just can't say Most High ruleth. Yeah, it was in 4. I don't know how I had a Ray Charles moment. I definitely had a Ray Charles moment. It was Daniel 4. It says, matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Okay. And the Lord set up bad Uncle Esau for this time period, because you have to remember Esau bad Uncle Esau, he's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. And regardless of Esau being on top and us being at the bottom, and then very soon to be vice versa, who is the person that's in charge of this power change? It's all the Lord. It's all Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so these guys, they set up this satanic monument, all right, showing people their guidelines for their new world order. But as I said, this is spiritual. This is the Most High tearing this place down. When you go to Obadiah, it says they will build up, but I will throw down. I believe it is. Uh, or is that Malachi? It might be in Malachi. They shall build up. Yep. Malachi 1 and 4 says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. All right. Trying to establish their new world order. Thus saith the Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. Right. These guys are trying to build their new world order, but it's all spiritual that happened because the Lord is throwing this place down, as is prophesied in the book of Job, where he says he appointed the bounds in which this devil cannot pass. Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right. And the Lord is showing bad Uncle Esau and all these other nations that the time is now. This is your time. This is the end of your time. You are not about to establish your new world order, because you have to remember, as it says in the Lord's Prayer, it says on earth as it is in heaven. When you go to Matthew, it's in Matthew 24. I don't know. Matthew 6 and 10. It says, thy kingdom come. Actually, I'm going to start at 9. Matthew 6 and 9. After this matter, therefore, pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Whose kingdom? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's kingdom. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. So this is why it's very spiritual that satanic monument got blown up, and then now it's being demolished with construction instruments. Okay, or should I say being demolished? Because it's all spiritual. This is merely a spiritual sign letting bad Uncle Esau know that, hey, your time is up. You will not establish your one world order. I'm here to throw it down and establish my kingdom on earth as it will be in heaven. Because I rule in the kingdom of men, not you. I meaning Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not me. That's what the Lord, that's the spiritual significance of, that's what the Lord is saying. It's time for me to set up that rulership. It is time for my son, that servant that was more profitable, to start ruling. And seeing as we are joint heirs with him, it's time for us to start ruling as well. Bad Uncle Esau, you are through. Your days are done. So I hope you all were edified. And until the next six down, we're going to say shalom.